Ladies and gentlemen, wow, on this rainy day, as we're all expecting, chapter 1094 spoilers are out. Let's get right to it because this is crazy and I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, One Piece chapter 1094 spoilers. The chapter is titled Warrior, God of Science and Defense, Saint Jaygarcia Saturn. Wow. Okay. Chapter starts with all pacifistas obeying Atlas' order and attacking the Marines. Bonnie is fighting Marines too. She uses a new attack called NDE, Near Death Experience. She fires a gun at Marines and they hallucinate with their own deaths. Dang, that is an interesting ability, yo. Like, just how strong is Bonnie? Like, she's able to fire a gun and make people start hallucinating, dying. That's a pretty hacks ability, bro. Let's continue. After that, Bonnie faces two admirals. One of them is the man with the long chin and mustache. His name is not revealed in this chapter. He's wielding a long staff with a huge seashell at the tip. Probably some I don't know, some weak ass staff. But the other vice admiral is the old lady named Bluegrass. She ate the Nori Nori no Mi, allowing her to ride and control everything she rides. Bluegrass is riding one of the pacifistas, so Bonnie can't do anything against her. Sanji! I already knew it was going to happen. We all knew it was going to happen. Sanji jumps down the Vega Tank 8 and saves Bonnie just in time. A magical circle. Okay, now this is where it gets. No, actually I do know how I feel about this. I don't like this. I don't like the demonic energy coming from this chapter. Especially when we get to the end, because we're starting to look a little hopeless. But I don't like the demonic energy coming from this chapter. A magical circle with a 5-point star and a number 5 symbol suddenly appears in the middle of Egghead Island, along with fire and black lightning explosions. This is Saint Jaygarcia transforming into. Let's continue. Let's keep reading. There's an announcement from the Marines saying that Saint Saturn is on the island. Marines with Rear Admiral rank or below must not look at Saint Saturn directly. However, one Marine makes eye contact with Saint Saturn and his head explodes. That is some demonic stuff right there. Let's continue. There's an. No, I'm tripping. We can see Saturn clearly. The lower part of Saturn's body is a spider, like Black Maria, with a flame-shaped pattern. Man, that looks. Saturn's beard and hair becomes like flowing clouds. He has two. Wait, what? He has a black cloud wrapped over his neck like Lucci and Kaku. His face looks human, but Saturn's nose is more wide, and he has 2 big horns, and his hat. Okay, so he still has his hat. It seems he's using his hybrid awakened form, but it's not confirmed in the chapter. Akuma no Mi name is not confirmed either, but Saturn looks like. But Saturn looks like a Ushi Oni. How do you say that? How do you say that? That it's a Yoko from the folklore of Western Japan. So some type of folklore insect, demonic insect that Saturn is as his hybrid form. It says it's not confirmed hybrid, but I'm pretty sure it's hybrid form. Just not confirmed. That alone itself is just, what type of power does the Gorsei have? Is this like, I'm starting to assume like the Gorsei, because of the world and how people aspire to grow and achieve things, and just, you know, how humans develop and evolve, his ability is just evil. It's evil. So what if all of them are evil? All the Gorsei are just, all their essence of their fruits or whatever their abilities are just evil, like Emu, to just keep the world controlled by darkness. Wow, this is getting interesting. Okay. Cut to Luffy versus Kizaru. Luffy and Kizaru are panting. So they going at it. Kizaru says he can't stay fighting or else he won't complete his mission. Then Kizaru flies away with super speed to attack Vegapunk. Kizaru shoots laser at Vegapunk 8, but it misses. However, the laser destroys the Cloud Road. Excuse me. However, the laser destroys the Cloud Road, making Vegapunk 8 falls to the ground. Man. Suddenly, Saturn's voice can be heard all over Egghead Island, as if he has like the voice of all things or something. Saturn, Pacifista, stop. All the strong characters. Look at this. They're making this specific. All of these strong characters, all of them. Luffy, Kizaru, Zoro, Lucci, Sanji, Jinbei, Vice Admirals suddenly stop because they feel an unusual aura. So this man Saturn made his demonic presence felt when he transforms into his hybrid form. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this at all. Saturn needs to be rebuked. Yeah, Luffy is gonna definitely have to fight Saturn, it looks like. Okay, let's continue. Wait, I am tripping. Okay. After that, Luffy versus Kizaru continues. Luffy catches up with Kizaru. Man, Luffy's behind. Luffy, I said this in my last video. Luffy's gonna have to master observation haki because he's getting outpaced by Kizaru pretty much. Like, he has to be a step ahead of Kizaru. But let's continue. Kizaru, that farm is already at its limit, right? Luffy hits Kizaru with a new attack called Gomu Gomu no Star Gun. Gum Gum White Star Gun. Luffy's punch goes through Kizaru's face, same as Kaido in Onigashima. But this time the attack creates many star effects. So he punches through his head just like he did Kaido, but presumably this one is stronger because he creates more stars. So he, boom, like Kizaru. Oh, this is bad because he just got socked through the head. Both Luffy and Kizaru fall to the ground together. Saturn looks up at Luffy while he's falling down. Saturn says, "Nika?" Luffy turns to old man form when he arrives to the ground. So he falls completely to the ground. In the final double page of the chapter, Saturn is facing Bonnie, Sanji, Vegapunk, and Frankie. What are they gonna do against him? Sanji gonna have to go straight German mode, straight Ifrit Jambe, because this dude Saturn, weaker people that look at him, their head explodes. That's what his demonic power is. Bonnie remembers something from her past, but we don't know who are the people that say the words Bonnie remembers. Interesting. She knows something. Bonnie's memories. I gave the order. Vegapunk, there must be no consciousness remain. But if you do that, Kuma will. That's confusing to me. I ain't gonna lie. Bonnie's... Oh, man. This is like such broken English. Bonnie's memories. I gave the order. Vegapunk, there must be no consciousness remain. But if you do that, Kuma will... After that, Bonnie jumps and stabs Saturn's chest with a sword. Some blood flows from Saturn's chest. End of chapter. No break next week. Okay, so Bonnie knows something that's able to affect Saturn. And clearly it seemed like she got this from Kuma's memories. Because Kuma may have knowledge on the Gorsei and maybe some of the fruits or whatever they're capable of doing. So she stabs him in the chest and he starts bleeding. But, oh man, these spoilers, I just have so many questions. This is insane. Let's go back up. His face looks human, but Saturn's nose is more wide. Let me see. The lower part of Saturn's body is a spider, like Black Maria, with a flame-shaped pattern. This Saturn is a demon monster. That's his devil fruit. He's a demon monster, and he's in hybrid form. There's only... Well, I ain't gonna say that, but... The person who seemed like it's supposed to defeat Saturn, I'm assuming is Luffy, because Luffy's the sun god. He's the liberation warrior, and we're gonna need some deliverance from this demon. And if he's a demon, I'm only assuming that the other Gorsei are demons. And I think it was on Reddit or somewhere. It was talking about the Gorsei abilities were already revealed as tarot card. Like they were compared to tarot cards. So tarot cards are demonic. That's witchcraft. So are all the Gorsei demonic witchcraft mythical zoans? Who can fight them? Who has the abilities to overcome these demonic witchcraft abilities of the Gorsei? So far, the only person I know is Luffy. I mean, we have other strong characters, don't get me wrong. But that is just... I am shocked. I ain't gonna lie, I'm shocked from that. I never really liked the notion of demons. Demonic presence. But Luffy is the liberation warrior. So, I hope Luffy Toon Forces punches the demonic spirits out of this man or punches him to death. Man, okay. This is right, bro. This is this chapter, like, I'm gonna be disturbed reading this chapter because I'm a Christian. I'm a God-loving man. And Saturn transforms. His transform into his mythical, to his hybrid form is a demonic summoning. A magical circle with a 5-point star and a number 5 symbol suddenly appears in the middle of Egghead Island along with fire and black lightning explosions. What do you guys think about this? Because this is nuts. This is nuts. Bonnie's ability. Okay, from these spoilers, Bonnie is proving herself to be more useful than I thought. I ain't gonna lie. I thought she was just useful. Like, I mean, I knew Bonnie's abilities, but I didn't know how just effective they were. The fact that she in this chapter she's gonna be where is it at? It's right here. She fires a gun at Marines and they hallucinate with their own deaths. Like the fact she's able to do something like that, like that's such a hack's ability. So man. And look, here's the image, the supposed image of how he's supposedly gonna look with the flame shaped lower body, and his face is the same, but his nose is bigger. Look at this demonic or this evil looking hellish spider creature thing, like. And then what makes it even worse, like, bro, both Luffy and Kizaru fall to the ground together. Saturn looks up at Luffy while he's falling down. Luffy turns to old man form when he arrives to the ground. Like, so Luffy's pretty much out right now. He's out from fighting Kizaru. He's out. Our strongest foe right now is out. He's in old man form. Well, he's not out because after he fought Kaido, we seen how he was out after that, like after using Gear 5. But when he was fighting Kaido, we seen him go old man form and then revigorate himself back up. So Luffy's gonna have to revigorate himself back up because I don't think dog. Bonnie, Sanji, Vegapunk, and Frankie. What are they gonna do, bro? Like, in Vegapunk, what are they gonna do against Saturn? Their best bet is, I mean, Zoro's fighting Lucci. Their best bet is Sanji going all out. Saturn is facing Bonnie, Sanji, Vegapunk, and Frankie. So if I had to take a guess, or not even take a guess, if you just want to predict properly, the robot is gonna come help us fight. The robot is gonna come help us fight. When Luffy gets invigorated again, his heart starts getting going. The drums of liberation start going. Because they're on the bottom floor, the robot's gonna awaken, and he's probably gonna attack Saturn. The robot is probably going to be the real robot of hope that the Vega Force 1 robot was. And with Luffy's heart, the drums of liberation beating, it's going to help us fight Saturn and the rest of them. So wow, man, that's it for these spoilers. Bad. This is going to be one crazy chapter, and there's no break next week, finally. So, wow. Let me know what y'all feel about this, about these spoilers in the comments. What do y'all think is going to happen? What do y'all think? How powerful do y'all think Saturn is? I mean, he's looking like he's a powerful demon. We're getting into that era or the point in One Piece to where it's like, okay, the forces that are bad that we're fighting, they're beyond just certain abilities. Like, they're wicked forces. But yeah, that's it, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow when the chapter comes out and I react to the entire chapter. Until then, y'all boys have a good one.